Hello guys, my name is Sumindraan. Today I would like to talk about innovation and technology management. Innovation is just innovation is just not about represent by introducing implementing new ideas or methods. The definition of innovation can be defined as process that involve multiple activities to uncover new ways to do things. Process that involve multiple activities to uncover new ways to do things. People need to think outside the box to create incremental enhancements. At the moment, we are positioned in fast-paced environment where technology is advancing and globalization is increasing. Innovation create bigger opportunities and are critical for the survival, economic growth, and success of the company. Innovating helps developing original concepts and is a driver of optimizing operations. On other hand, everyone is an innovator because the innovative abilities is in all of us. Since we were born, we evolved by learning by doing things. The pitfall is that school have formatted by proving us the knowledge us and diminish our abilities to innovate, while the ability to innovate is higher valued because innovation cannot be learned or taught. However, the multiple theories can applicable tools establish that support innovation. Okay guys, there is four types of innovations: breakthrough innovation, sustaining innovation, basic research, and disruptive innovation. Today I will elaborate each of every innovation that we discovered. Breakthrough innovation, it involves a paradigm shift. To the problem is clearly defined, the solution is not clear, therefore the success may not be immediate. In addition, breakthrough innovation is defined as an innovation from the inside company that pushes something to the next level. It is the innovation that opens the company to new markets or changes the way customers interact with the industry. The next, sustaining innovation. In this type of research, the problem is clearly defined and the researchers know how to solve it systematically. For example, Apple company initially designed iPods and later overcome the limitations. The third innovation is basic research. It is undertaken by universities and research and development laboratories. It may not look for a specific outcome. The main aim is to discover something truly new or how things work out. And the last, disruptive innovation. It involves new approach to the old products and services. The value of such research may not be immediately visible, but its outcome is beneficial in the long term. For example, in the initial phase of digital cameras have many shortcomings as the ability to topple the traditional models and completely replace them with a new paradigm. Perhaps the most popular example is the Netflix. Okay, now I want to talk about the innovations and the cases, the disruptive innovations. The type of innovation for my organization, sustainable innovation, addresses consumers demand for the greater sustainability, takes sustainable well-being and sustainable development. Consumers are demanding sustainable products and services. Disruptive innovation, digital camera. Disruptive innovation is a digital camera were an innovation that started to compete in quality and price that film cameras roughly 20 years ago. Today, the cell phone camera have disrupted the photography market as a whole, fundamentally refining what it means to take photo and who has access to this type of technology. This disruptive innovative because the cell phone creates new market and value network and eventually disrupt an existing market and value network of product, displacing established market leading firms, products and alliance. Next, the sustainable innovations. Many of the early cell phones were considered to be the car phones, as they were too large and cumbersome to carry around in pocket or purse. Though huge by today's standard, it was considered the first truly mobile phone. It is small enough to carry. Early cell phones were just talking. Gradually, features like voicemails were added, but the main purpose was talk. Eventually, the cell phone manufacturers began to realize that they could integrate other technologies into their phone to expand its features and earliest smartphone to let the users access emails and use the phone, fax machines, pages and address the books. This shows that the innovations as sustainability innovation because it's developed existing one with the better value, and this provide the platform for the other phone companies to compete against each other, sustaining improvements. The cases for the breakthrough innovations as electric vehicles have gradually started to have more noticeable impact on the car market, mostly thanks to Tesla. The somehow academic debate about what kind of innovations that company actually does has picked up in the last couple of years. Tesla vehicles have just part of the overall market for the new years. Tesla and indeed sustaining innovation since they are competing in the high-end segment using basically the same value drivers as the existing competitors such as luxury, safety and performance. The way we see it, it is textbook example of how breakthrough the innovation actually comes about. As a proof of their innovating being breakthroughs for the industry, Tesla electric vehicles have actually surpassed the unit sales of their rivals and segments they are competing, which have forced the automotive industry to follow. Okay, now I want to talk about the basic research. For example, basic research might conduct basic research on how stress level impacts students academically, emotionally and socially. The result of these theoretical explorations might lead to the further study designed to solve specific problems. The study and research meant to increase our scientific knowledge based on this type of research is often purely theoretical, with the intent of increasing understanding of certain phenomena or behavior, but without seeking to treat this problem. This shows that the scenario basic research and innovations. Summary. Thank you. Okay, for the conclusion, innovation refers to the creating more effective process, products and ideas. For a business, it could mean implementing new ideas, improving service and creating dynamic product. It can act as catalyst that can make your business grow, can help you adapt in the marketplace. By innovation, we mean changing our business model and making changes in the existing environment or deliver better product or services. Sustainable innovation is good for business in many ways. For one thing, it addresses consumer demand for greater sustainability. Sustainable innovations take sustainable well-being and sustainable development as basic values, leaving economic growth with instrumental value. It also shifts the basic dominance and focus on the discussion from the national level, both local and global level, when the basic field of innovation activities in innovation ecosystem and not to the national innovation system. Because the consumers are demanding sustainable products and services, are willing to pay more for them, the market for sustainable innovation is growing. Sustainable innovation assists consumers and citizens to managing their lifestyle and enable to live happier lives the way that supports sustainable development. The above are showing that how essential and sustainability innovation for a service based on business, and this could push business to the next level. And this is my presentation about the innovations and technology management. Thank you and stay safe.